Hi, thanks for visiting my channel Notes from the Sewing Room. My name's Becky. Today's video is all about what I'm planning to make during September, and let me tell you, I have got loads of plans. I don't know if you can see Bentley, my Labrador, has just climbed up into the yellow chair behind me. So yeah, if you just saw it's a bit of movement in the background there, that's what that is. It's actually his favourite place to sit in the whole of the house. So there you are. He just likes to be involved in my sewing videos, I think. But yeah, I hope you've had a lovely week, whatever you've been up to. I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who are watching this video, who have subscribed to my channel. I thought it was going to take me a really long time to reach 1,000 followers, so I'm absolutely chuffed to bits that I've reached 1,000 followers, and I've not even had my channel that long. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm pleased you're enjoying my videos, and again, thanks so much for subscribing. And of course, if you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, then please do hit that subscribe button and of course the like button, and keep up to date with all my latest updates. I have got so many plans for September, it's a little bit mind-blowing really. I may or may not have time to actually make everything that I want to make, but I'm certainly going to have a really good go. Basically, I've got loads of events going on in September that I'm going to. We've got a wedding that we're going to, which is my husband's cousin's wedding. We've got a birthday party. I'm going to Kirsty Allsop's handmade fair, which would be amazing. I went last year with one of my sewing friends, Vicky from Sew Little Sparrow on Instagram, so that was amazing. We had a great day. This year I'm going with somebody else, so but yeah, we're gonna have a great day, I'm sure. And then I'm also going to Goodwood Vintage Revival Festival as well, and I've never been there before. I've always wanted to go, so of course I want to make an outfit for that. I was going to say I need to. I could potentially wear something that I've already got in my cupboard, but I don't think that I've got anything that's quite suitable, so I did want to make something for that as well. I'm recording this video at the beginning of September, so I've not really got long at all to try and squeeze all these projects in. So on the whole, I'm trying to make things that are fairly straightforward because I haven't really got time to make something that's too complicated. But I thought in this video, I'm just going to talk you through what I'm hoping to do, and yeah, I hope you'll enjoy that really. So I've had a bit of a mass cutting out session, so rather than showing you like huge pieces of fabric today, I'm actually just going to show you bits and pieces that I've cut up so far, so you get a bit of an idea of what I'm trying to do. Firstly, I just wanted to talk to you about the outfit that I'm going to make for the wedding that we're going to. So we're actually evening guests at the wedding, so I wanted something that was fairly dressy, but not too over the top, if you know what I mean. So as you may know, I made my first ever Sew Over It Betty dress a little while ago for the British Heart Foundation Big Stitch competition. I absolutely love the pattern. I think it's really me, if you know what I mean. I love a circle skirt, and I liked how the bodice was quite fitted as well, which was amazing for me. I did, however, feel that it was a little bit on the loose side, which has actually been perfect for summer, and it's great to kind of get that breeze inside your outfit and feel like you're a little bit cool. But because we're moving into autumn now, I wanted to make a dress that was a little bit more fitted. So I've actually sized down for this project. So I used the PDF pattern, so I printed that off from the Sew Over It website. I actually got the pattern free when it was International Women's Day, so thank you Sew Over It for the free pattern. I've wanted this one for absolutely ages, so thanks very much. But this time I've actually sized down to an 8 at the top, going down into a 10 towards the hips, so hopefully that will be better. I'm actually using this beautiful cotton lawn fabric that I got from Material Girl Laura. I've had it for quite a few weeks, but I don't know if she's still got it in store. It's really pretty. It's got a kind of black background, and then it's got these lovely flowers printed on it as well. I just love the kind of pop of colour that the brighter kind of reddy orange flowers give you there. So I think that's going to be perfect for the Betty dress, and I can't wait to get started making that one. Like I said, I have cut it out, and I have started to pin that one together because that is actually the first event that we're going to in September. I've actually decided to make this version slightly shorter, only by about 1.5 centimetres than my last one, but I just felt like the last one was just slightly too long, so I'll see how I get on with that. But yeah, really looking forward to that. And then after the wedding, I'm hoping to wear it with tights and a cardigan or a jacket or whatnot for work maybe, or other events that we've got coming up later in the year. So yeah, really looking forward to that. For the birthday party and for Handmade Fair, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to wear, but something that was, of course, handmade, homemade, but something that wasn't too over the top. So as you know, I absolutely love the Tilly and the Buttons Agnes pattern, and also I feel like I've not got enough plain, you know, unpatterned garments in my cupboard, so making a plain Agnes top will, I think, be perfect. I'm saying that, but I am actually wearing a plain cocoa top today, which I ironed some stencils onto the front for the stars. But apart from this one, I actually don't have that many plain jersey tops. I got this fabric from Guthrie and Ghani, quite a few months ago actually. I've had it in my stash for ages, but it's got a lovely stretch to it. It's a kind of cotton jersey. It's perfect weight, I think, for this time of year. I can layer it up with a jumper over, a sweatshirt or whatnot, you know, later in the year. So that would be good. But because of the colour of it, I thought it would work perfectly for Handmade Fair or for the birthday party that I'm going to, with perhaps a light coloured skirt. So again, I've cut that one out. I'm going to make a 3/4 length arms version, I think, with the kind of little gather section at the front bust. So I've made the Agnes loads of times before, so I'm confident that that one will go okay, so I'll keep you posted on that. The Agnes, I find, is a really satisfying make because it's fairly quick, and I don't know about you, but when I've made something before, I do find it like quicker as I go along to make another one. Not that sewing should be about quickness, it should be about enjoying the process, but for me, I enjoy both a quick, speedy project and also something that is satisfying to make as well, that I am actually going to get loads of wear out of, and I always do with my Agneses. I think they're definitely my most worn things in my cupboard, to be honest. So to go with the top, it was my birthday in August and I decided to order myself a little present. I don't know about you, but I always decide to buy myself a little gift as well. I ordered myself some Lisa Comfort fabric that's this lovely cotton lawn material. It's very light, so I think if you're making something that perhaps wasn't gathered, you might decide to line it perhaps, but I've decided to make a gathered skirt. I made a simple sew grey skirt a little while ago, but I decided to go for the pleated version. I've actually got two of those thinking about it. I've got a denim one and one with poppies on, both of which I've absolutely loved wearing, and they've got loads of nice comments when I've been wearing them as well from people who, you know, perhaps don't even know that I sew and make my own clothes, so that's always really satisfying. So I decided to have a go at making another variation of that. So this version is going to be gathered. I'm going to put pockets into it as well, hopefully, if I've got enough fabric, which hopefully I have. So I've started to cut this one out. I've not completely finished it. That's why I'm saying I hope that I've got enough fabric for the pockets, but if I haven't, it's not the end of the world. Because it's a nice gathered skirt, I'm not going to be lining it. And also I find with summer garments, I don't necessarily want them to be lined. It's more when I'm wearing tights in winter that I prefer a lining so that the fabric doesn't stick to my tights. So, but I think that's really pretty. The colours are really me, I think, and it'll go perfectly with the Agnes top as well, teamed together, but equally both of them will work separately. So I'll keep you posted on that. Again, that should be hopefully quite a quick make that I can do over a weekend or something like that. Although I am actually going to a sewing event in Leicester with a few of my sewing pals, so hopefully I might actually, because I'm going to have a whole day of sewing, being able to make both the grey skirt and the Agnes top at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but on the same day. So I'll let you know how I got on with that. The other one I wanted to show you was a pattern that I've never made before. I got this free on Love Sewing magazine a couple of editions ago. So this is a Butterick pattern. I've never actually made a Butterick pattern before. This is the B6556 pattern. I've seen a few of these popping up on Instagram, and it just looked right up my street and also perfect for going to Goodwood Vintage Revival Festival, I think. I enjoyed reading the review of Crafternoon Teas that she did for Love Sewing magazine, so thanks very much for that one. Really looking forward to having a go with this. I have cut it out and I've started to sew it together. So I've actually got the bodice here to show you. Probably looks really wide like that actually, because it's obviously not sewn up properly, but I've put the darts in and hopefully that's going to work really nicely. I'm thinking of teaming that with a red cardigan, possibly a red shoe, and hopefully a headband made in the same fabric for Goodwood Vintage Revival Festival. I did actually pick up a little flower as well, which I was thinking of maybe putting on a headband, but if I don't, then perhaps I can put that on my handbag or something like that. So I didn't want to make an outfit for Goodwood that I'm never going to wear again, because to me that's just an absolute waste. So I wanted to make something that, again, I would get loads of wear out of afterwards, and I think I definitely will with that. This is a lovely weight satin, cotton sateen type fabric, and that one was from Material Girl Laura actually as well. So I think it'll be perfect for coming into the colder weather, as well as wearing to the event I'm going to. It's always a bit of a risk for me when I'm making something almost to a deadline for going to Goodwood that I haven't made before. I haven't got time to make a toile, so I'm just going to have to go for it. But, you know, cross fingers, it all works out. So they're those things. I've got one other exciting thing that I wanted to tell you about today. I've been approached by the fabric guys online to do some blogging for them. So they sent me an absolutely beautiful package, which I've got here to show you. So it's this lovely box, which I'm going to keep and use for something. Don't know what yet. Maybe I could keep my patterns tidy in it or something like that. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing some blogging for them every couple of months, so I'm looking forward to that. But it was a real surprise when this box arrived, because I do some reviews for Minerva Crafts as well, and I've done you know, other bits and pieces, but never have I received such a lovely little package like this. And when the postman brought it to the door, I thought, gosh, I've not ordered any shoes or anything like that, but it looked like a shoe box, you know, when it's wrapped inside the plastic wrapper. But it was a real lovely surprise to actually open it up. So I've got a welcome to the team little leaf there. But yeah, the fabric was wrapped in this beautiful sparkly tissue paper with a little flower on top as well, which I've never seen before, but I thought it was a nice touch. All could be reused as well for another package perhaps, if I'm maybe sending something as a birthday parcel or wrapping something up for another purpose. But I decided, they let me choose anything from the website for my first review, so I decided to go for a cotton lawn. I'm thinking that I might actually make a different version of the Betty dress with this fabric. So I'll get it out of the box and show you here. So I ordered 3 meters of the fabric, so if I just hold that up you can see that. So again, it's quite lightweight, but I think maybe I will line this one because I'm thinking of, you know, wearing it right into the winter. I've decided to print off the bodice variation of the Betty dress, you know, the one that's got the scooped neckline and the longer sleeves. So I'm going to have a go at doing that one. I've not made that one before, so but I think it might be perfect for going into the colder weather. Gosh, I'm talking about the weather a lot in this video, that wasn't actually planned. But yeah, I'll probably go for a circle skirt on that one as well, just because, you know, I like them, so why not? But yeah, I'm looking forward to making that one, but that's, you know, towards the back of my sewing queue, unfortunately, at the moment, because I've got all these other projects going on. I may or may not have time to do all these things in September, and if I don't, you know, it's not the end of the world, particularly the ones that I'm making for the birthday party and handmade fair, etc. But, you know, we'll see how we go. More than anything, I just absolutely love crafting. I love to sew, I love to be creative. So to me, just having a go at these things is amazing, and any bits of time that I can find to sew is really good. People often say to me, you know, how do you actually have time to sew, and, you know, where do you fit that in? And I actually sew sort of 15 minutes in the evening sometimes before I make the dinner, or perhaps I've just got back from a dog walk and I'll you know, squeeze in just doing some darts on a project or putting in a zip or something like that. And it's really surprising that if you add up that 15 minutes, 20 minutes here and there, it actually, you know, makes you a whole garment in no time at all. So that's how I do it. I don't know how you manage to fit in your sewing time. I'd love to have, you know, lots of full days sewing, but unfortunately that doesn't always work out. Sometimes does, which is amazing, but, you know, not always. I hope you've enjoyed watching today's video. As you can see, I've got loads going on at the moment with all these projects. But I'd love to hear what you've been sewing, what you've been trying out, so do feel free to leave me a comment below and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed watching today's video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep you posted on how I'm going with all these bits and pieces, and I'll be back on the channel very soon. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye!